Hey everyone, and welcome to the PlantStock channel. So right now, just about an hour ago, there came out some news from CNBC regarding that there could be an imminent Russian invasion now in the Ukraine. So just take a look at this before we actually talk more about this.
Gentlemen, we have some breaking news just out from Reuters on the Ukraine front. The United States envoy to the United Nations says that there is evidence on the ground that Russia is moving toward what they are calling an imminent invasion. They say that this is a crucial moment. The U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, has changed his travel plans last minute to speak at a UN Security Council meeting today. You can see the futures ticking lower on this news, down by about 85 points. Again, these are marginal declines at this point, but certainly the opposite direction from where we were headed a few minutes ago. This has all been following up on news that we've been hearing from Russia throughout the morning, saying that they are, in fact, on the front line, and it will take them some time to remove the troops after the United States called them out, saying they have not seen any troop movement moving away from that. Taking a look at what's been happening in the Treasury market right now, the 10-year yielding above 2%, but just barely, 2.003%. That's a slightly lower yield than where we started this morning. Not sure if we've looked at oil prices through the course of some of this too, but we should keep an eye on that market as well. Again, the futures moving modestly lower on this, and Antony Blinken changing his travel plans today to go to speak to the UN. WTI this morning is down by about 0.6%. Natural gas, despite these headlines, down by about 1.1%.
So what we get from the CNBC is that this seems to be an imminent threat now that the Russians might actually go in to invade. But again, it's really hard to know because according to the Russian media, they're actually moving away their troops. So it's really hard to know who to believe. But the overall stock market is starting to trade down. As we can see, the Dow is down almost 1%, the S&P 500 1% minus there, NASDAQ minus 1.11%. We take a look at some of our stocks beyond, started trading on the plus side, but now just a few minutes ago is down minus 2.4% almost. Oatly 1.54. Tattoo Chef is down almost 2%. If we look at some of the other bigger, larger stocks, we can see here Tesla is down almost 2%, Apple down 1%, Disney almost 1.5%, Netflix down there too. Meta, Google, Amazon, Microsoft also down 1.6%. Now, obviously, we're going to need more information about what is actually going on. But we do know that we got some information yesterday when we know that Russians stated that they were actually pulling back their forces. And then NATO actually going out talking about that you could see that they were actually adding troops, and the White House actually saying that they can't confirm that they're pulling back their forces. And then according to Russian state media, they're reporting that the Ukrainian armed forces are actually firing at 4 locations in their self-proclaimed Luhansk People's Republic. So in other words, it is quite difficult to know what is going on. We have the Western media that is pointing to one aspect, and the Russian media that is pointing to a totally different aspect. But I have talked about this in my morning briefing today, that when it comes to nations using different kinds of tactics to actually invade a country, it's quite common in history to see that they would often then claim that the country that they're interested in invading, that they started to attack first. And there's also talk about in Russian media that there's some kind of terrorist threat. And then we have this situation now that they claim that there are some Ukrainian forces that has started to attack some of their regions. So obviously this is something that we're going to have to monitor, because it could obviously have a larger effect on the overall market, which means on all of our stocks as well. Because as you know, most of our stocks, if not all of them, are growth stocks, that are disruptive stocks. And when the overall market takes a beating, our stocks will take an even harder beating. All right, folks, I just wanted to give you this quick update, what is going on in the Russian-Ukrainian border, since it does affect the overall market and our stocks. All right, guys, I hope you got some value from today's video. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button. All right, folks, if you want to keep getting more information regarding plant-based companies like Beyond Meat, Oatly, Tattoo Chef, and a very good food company, name a few, make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. And guys, we also talk about these companies in our Discord channel, which is free right now. So take a look in the description. And you also get morning briefings 5 days a week. All right, guys. Again, this is not financial advice. These are just my own thoughts and opinions. Hope to see you soon, and peace out.